No denying it's been an incredibly busy week headline-wise for the former royals known as Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Every day for the last 2 weeks they've managed to hit the front pages around the world, whether it be their podcast with Mariah Carey, the fire in Archie's room, the strange situation with Nelson Mandela and that quote, and then more recently of course the Lion King. Every single day they've managed to hit the headlines on a week really where they should have had some courtesy, given the fact that it's the 25th anniversary of the sad demise of the late Princess Diana. But seemingly not. They have a podcast to sell, book to flog and Netflix deals of course to keep in the headlines. Now what's interesting is this: as they now return back here to the United Kingdom, apparently they're very worried and they're about to do something really radical. As ever though, what is it? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Lovely to have your company today. Welcome one and all brand new subscribers. It's lovely to have you with us. So do say hello to everybody if you're new to the show. Let us know what you think to the stories in the comments below. We're keen, we're friendly, we don't like bad language, and of course we like to be respectful of others. It's always fun though to read your comments because I know that you get very much behind these stories, and it's nice to know exactly what the public truly feel about what's happening with our British royals and of course other stories that we bring you across the globe. Now back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. This is particularly interesting for me simply because when you think about it, there has not been a day, as I say, where they haven't been in the headlines. And it's strange, isn't it, with Harry and Meghan? They decided that they wish to come back to the United Kingdom basically because they want to connect with their charities apparently. They haven't done incredibly well with their own charities or whatever they've tried to set up out in the United States, but seemingly here, a place where they feel unsafe and not welcome, and of course all the problems that Meghan cited in those recent interviews, well, now that's all been forgotten. They're back. But what the bigger problem seemingly is this: they, as we know, are busy trying to get legal with the British Metropolitan Police Force and Her Majesty's government, but they're turning up at Frogmore Cottage with their own security detail. But now, because of the backlash that they feel is oncoming, all thanks to those devastating headlines, which were not brought on by themselves of course, they've decided that they need to beef up security. Now they've been contacting, and as ever we have to say allegedly, major security firms over here in the United Kingdom to make sure that they will have the right security around them when they're in and around the United Kingdom. Now I find this baffling because the only big event that seemingly they've got to go to is the Well Child event, and then the event of course up in Manchester. So you know, there's kind of two big things, unless of course they're planning to go out and meet the public, which I can't imagine that would be too well advised, given the fact that the publicity and the poll rating over here for Harry and Meghan is at an all-time low. But which either way you look at it, somewhere, somehow, somebody has decided that perhaps their return might not be as welcoming as they first thought. But more importantly for Prince Harry, this return, all thanks to his wife, Meghan, and those bombshells that she's dropped over the last 14 days, is certainly going to cost a pretty penny. One that he had hoped would have been picked up by Her Majesty's government and the British Metropolitan Police. But sadly for him, seemingly not the case. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.